Okay, so next up we have Quadfather. I feel like I at least watched you once, but unfortunately I can't remember too much about your gameplay. But definitely looking forward to see what we got here. It looks like we're going to be fighting Lucina this whole time. At least we're going to see in the thumbnails. So, very, very straightforward matchup. Lucina's really good at edge guarding duck cut and just like getting like a really nice like flowing combo going. But the main thing is it's really hard for her to get in. Just because like of the way that you can manipulate Can with Gunman and like Can on shield too. So like Can Gunman, as I mentioned, it's a permanent wall there. So if you have like aerial Gunman there and she swings the cannon and it blows up, it can be really easy to hit her. And not to mention when she does hit the Gunman, it puts her an extra hit lag, which makes it more easy to punish her as well. So that's something that you can use to like kind of get like the edge over her. Not to mention if they happen to go for Dancing Blade a lot, which you don't really see that much with Lucina, you can just Clay Pigeon right through it and get like a really, really strong punish off of that. It is a mustard dog. So those are the main things that you want to be looking for. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That farm game looks really good. Oh, wait, I just realized there's actual game audio I can use. Never be careful with streams, though. I mean, you're doing what you need to do, just kind of getting away. Oh god, that's terrible. Yeah, don't jump and like burn your jump. Don't do that. Like if she swung and missed and was next to you, then you can jump aerial. But like she was nowhere near you. Like burning your jump, it can be like a death sentence that can just cost you your stock immediately, especially in this matchup, because like she could jump fair, and then fair again, and you're dead, and she can still make it back. So you need to be so careful with that. Also, yeah, one thing you can take advantage of on this stage in particular is if you like down tilt here, there's basically like no way for her to hit you with falling nair, just because like at the way the angle is and all that stuff, and like how low you go. So it's really easy for getting under and just like sliding in a hit in there. Oh yeah, they also have the Crystal Chronicles thing too. Yeah. Also keep in mind, this is something that you should always remember. If you have a character that can spam aerials at ledge to like cover get up options, if you see them jump, then you do get up attack, because they're probably going to land and get hit by your get up attack, and that's basically like a universal constant you can use with any character. Okay, that was really good that you did jump away there, but yeah, you didn't keep the can in mind there. Truth be told, that's a really hard setup to get around. Like she's just really good at edge guarding duck hunt. Okay, that was a little bit weird. Especially with the reverse up B too. Yeah, so this player likes to hold shield a lot, so you can throw in a lot more grabs. That was a death sentence again. Don't do that. That is very... Like, as long as they're paying attention to your habits, they will stand back here and, like, charge, like, an F smash and, like, just kill you. Oh. So I hit a button. Okay, we're back. So yeah, no, right here. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So this is where we were. Yeah, obviously when the can's blinking, don't hit it because you can't. And this player's like holding shield a lot, so keep that in mind. You can get a lot of grabs off of her. Though yeah, you did actually damage her shield enough that you could shield poke her head, but I don't think that's what you were going for. Again, death sentence, don't do that. Also, yeah, Clay Pigeon, especially on this stage, is terrible for ledge coverage. Like, don't do it. Like, you should be relying on, like, can only. Just can, and you cover everything else with duck hunt. Yeah, that was just spot dodge up tilt, if anything. I honestly have no idea what you were trying to do there. Like, my guess is you were trying to down tilt it. No, you just stood there and did nothing, I think. Yeah, you just ran right up to it and did that. Yeah, I'm not sure what you were trying to do. Like, the thing is, you had the gunman there, so no matter what attacks you did, it would have blown up on the gunman, so you could have jumped around that knowing that, and then fast fall through, and then just, like, hit her with a fair. So, 2 hours and 3 minutes, 53 seconds. I love that you have that, like, down to his sides, and I have no idea why my thing does that. That was just a bad SD there. Yeah, and you had a lot of time to just get that cannon there. Good thing you still did. Again, like, make sure, like, the things that you're putting out make sense. Like, can there to cover that makes sense. Again, you had all this time to get the setup out, but you didn't do it. You're just, like, ignoring everything. Also, keep in mind, yes, you can do, like, sliding forward tilt, and that will anti-air you, too. It's really fast. Oh, that was really sloppy. Yeah, like when she came in there, you could just like pivot grab there immediately. And then you had enough time to react to her jumping too. And especially since you like gunman right next to her. Like if you're at death percent, she could just up beat out a shield and just killed you. No idea why you did that. Short hop up air would have killed her because Lucina's not heavy. Now, that was funny though. Looked like, let me see if you low profiled her. Okay, yeah, we can low profile Martha and Lucina's grab. That's actually hilarious to know. So if you're at lower percents, that actually may not be a bad option. That's really funny. It's just you to notice that death sentence, you... The other thing you have to remember is if you shield can here, you can do the Marth Slayer. And if you have no idea what that looks like, let me please remind you of this fabulous, very old... do I have it in facts? No, it's not on there. Let's see. Nope. Okay. So this is Smash 4, but remember this very much does work in Ultimate still. Should be the next one. So just shield like right where the can is, and that hitbox will extend out, and it'll blow up on you, and it will kill him. It's a really good thing. It's harder to get the stage spike now just because of the way that the can mechanics work. Yeah, you're not watching where your opponent's going. At least you're able to get the shield poke without there. Also, make sure you're using like fast fall nair dodge to like help get yourself to land. Not that bad of a setup, just because you were safe when you were throwing that clay pigeon. But again, it's like you're not like prepping for whatever approach they're going for. You're just doing your own game. Okay, you at least responded to that properly. Good setup there. You had can covering that. There was no reason for you to go up there and up air. And then, like, remember, you're also not going for like the Marth Slayer there. I don't know if you know that's a thing that exists, but it's something that you could do that's very safe and very easy to set up against them. They were all named after candy? Wow, I don't remember that one. Break in bed. Oh my god. Bots. Bots, man. Afro, you're a mod. Get the bot out. Yeah, please don't do that. Like that's such an easy way to get punished. Like if they keep running into you, you should not just instinctively give yourself more damage. Especially since it's like it doesn't really lead to too much in this game. Like it just resets neutral. Okay, when your opponent is landing, you don't jump again then up air. That's you're begging to get juggled at that point. So like when they have to like go down and like air dodge to it, you like jab them or you grab them. Yeah, that's not safe at all. That's a super easy punish for her to do. You gotta remember that her F smash is really fast. Also, yeah, stop panicking. Just like hold shield. If you hold shield, she can't break it unless like she goes for shield breaker, but that has to be to the side. It won't be below her. That was really scary, but she has a jump and oh, she doesn't. Okay, good stuff. Good call out. Yeah, be really careful about how you use your jump there. Also, you never really use jump from ledge. That's one thing I've noticed. And especially on Battlefield, it's a really easy option to use. Oh, yeah, that was a misinput. Good coverage there. Cover with can. Yeah, you just got to work on your execution there. Yeah, so I mean, that was good to you. So I don't like that you went for roll there just because that put you in way more lag. You could have done standard get up because the explosion was going to hit her shield and hit her no matter what. So she actually had no way to punish you there. So you could have gone like get up and then just grabbed her. That was really scary. Yeah, that's like a very easy thing to just call out right there. Don't just run up and grab somebody. Like people can react to that all day. You can F tilt and hit them. You just need to make sure you space yourself a little bit better. So it's kind of good that you ran away there, just so you didn't give that away. Again, like you're not responding to your opponent at all. You just like are throwing out what you think is gonna happen, and that's it. Again, like there, that can was basically useless since that hitbox would always come out and cover it. So, you know, learn the Marth Slayer for sure, and just like think about like where your can goes and why it's important for it to be where it is. It's got to have a purpose whenever you're throwing it out. Again, you're not doing the Marth Slayer there. So I don't know why you didn't just walk forward and just shield over it. If you did it there, that should have been the area for them to get hit. You had more than enough time to grab that shield. Remember, if you hold R and you press A, it will do a shield grab. It's very easy to do. See, like that was good. They were shielding on top of can, so you know they didn't want to drop shield. So now that's a reason to go up and run up and grab them. Yeah, it doesn't work as well at high level, but, you know, there's at least a reason to go for that grab. So if they do rising fair, that's not safe, so you can jump and fair them yourself. Jump nair. That was a really good fade back fair, because like as you saw, the way that you did fair, it was completely safe against Dolphin Slash. That was smart on their part. They actually saved you. Yeah. You have to remember that, like, they have that as an option. So you got to be really careful with how like you're trying to hit their shield from ledge. Like get up attack is like a pure death sentence against like Martha Lucina. But you could have done like drop down up air, things like that. Okay. Okay, good you didn't back your can. I thought you were just gonna blow yourself up there. And now they have like almost no shield, so it's gonna be really easy to poke them. And also, yeah, don't do aerial. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but this thing like keeps like taking off my recordings, and I have no idea why it's doing that. The heck? Huh. Well, I'll have to see. But yeah, since it somehow got straight off the video, but yeah. So something that I wanted to point out earlier. Two things. If she whiffs Dolphin Slash like she does like right here in the beginning, she's stuck in 24 frames of end landing lag when she gets on the ground. So you can punish that super easily. And then also like the big issue that you were having that I was talking about earlier is that your her game to hitting your anti-game against that game plan is just like super falling short. So you need to have a plan against her attacking your can, which is either making your can fall short, she swings and you punish with can, or she swings and you punish with duck hunt. And the other thing you can do is what you're about to do here, which is set up a gunman to get around it. So by having the gunman there as a permanent wall, she swings and then like basically she hits the can against the gunman and then she blows up for it, which that's perfect like anti-can technology is the best way to call it. I'm out of water. Good use of directional air dodge. Please reset your can. You could have pressed B that entire time, so then that way you would have had instant access when you got back on stage. But that was kind of funny. It was worth it to keep it for that funny moment, but it's not optimal. Also, like, she rolled on stage and you were just not ready to react to that. You went for a jump read when you had a moment of time to just jump and then just come back down and punish her. Yeah, that clay pigeon was way too high. Also, keep in mind, you can do weak nair to jab. I don't know what percent it starts connecting, but it connects at low percents. Okay, at least you knew that wasn't safe. A little bit too early on that the detonation of the clay pigeon. And keep in mind, like, she's doing that quite a lot, and remember this distance. So basically, like, half of FD is not safe against a pull because she can run in and do sliding F tilt. But in that case, like, you just ran right into her. So you always need to be ready for that burst range. And that's the other thing too, is like you wait for the attack to come up before you do that get up attack too. Yeah, you had a lot of time to just like throw out a nair there. That wasn't a bad read, but unfortunately the can saved her. Sometimes it be that way. Again, that was a terrible setup there. Like, you have can covering the jump there, and you focus on just, like, punishing all the other options and just killing her. Which would have been, like, F-tilt in this case. Good mix-up. But remember, she's got a disjoint, so she doesn't need to be scared of that at all. So, you try to avoid going for that. I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish, because, like, right now you're just kind of rushing into her, and rushing into her as she's throwing out attacks just guarantees you're going to get hit by attacks. So you got to think about, like, avoiding where she's going. Don't think about hitting her. Like, sometimes the The best thing you can do in this moment is to avoid as many interactions as possible so you don't get hit, you don't gain more damage, and that way she leaves herself open for you to attack her. You don't just like rush into it every single time, especially from the front. That was a nice mix up there. That was a really good can control there, because if you didn't do it in that precise way, she could have gotten around that very easily. Good tech. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you could SDI in there and tech it. You almost had it, but you missed the tech. I don't know if you're ready to tech it. But yeah, no. I mean, at least if you are going to edgeguard Martha and Lucina, you do it with the lingering aerial, because if you catch their jump, they kind of die in that position. It's just a little bit harder to trade with it with Dawangthang. But yeah, no. Overall, definitely like a lot of really poor decisions. Like you need to first like have an adaptive gameplay for when they start hitting your can. So remember, lots of shield cans really good, and putting can right in front of them but they can't hit it is another thing that you can do. Remember, Martha and Lucina do have a shield breaker, so when you're holding shield at ledge, they will drop down jump and shield breaker to just break you there. And keep in mind that like damaging your shield with shield can will make it easier to break your shield as well. So you have to keep, that's going to be something that you always have to balance out against them. Though truth be told, it shouldn't come out too often, because when they start going for it a lot, it's really easy to call out and just punish heavily, punish hard. And then, what else is there? You also need to watch your opponent. You're just not doing that at all. Like when they're like throwing out a flurry of attacks, like you're trying to run into it a lot of the time. You're also not like responding to the options they're going for. You're not paying attention to their habits too. Like she was holding shield a lot, so she gave you a lot of free opportunities just to run up and grab her, and she didn't really spot dodge too often, where it's like, you know, you were kind of spot dodging a lot. You're doing a lot of like really bad get up attacks where she was just holding shield at that point, or you weren't waiting for her to throw out an attack before you did it. So that was really easy to call out. I will say that except for when you jump back, like make sure you're not jumping back and air dodging into the stage, because like against Martha and Lucina, they can wait for that, run back, and then just F smash you and kill you at like 80%. So that habit was bad. However, your deep recoveries were actually pretty good. I liked a lot of your deep recoveries. It was just like the short recoveries where like you were near the ledge and everything. Those were like super bad, questionable things that would like automatically throw you out of a bracket. So you got to make sure you watch your jumping and air dodge in habits, because holding in is like one thing that like a lot of newer players really struggle with, and that will get them killed a lot of the time. That's super early when they're fighting a better player. Also, you have to think about more about what each of your projectiles mean. Like you know how to play can in one direction. If someone knows how to play with while you have can in front of you and you're hurling at them, they're going to beat you very easily. You need to learn how to play with can behind you, sandwich your opponent between you and the can. You also just got to think about like how to cover more options with it, how to manipulate it better. Like I didn't see you really do like the up tilts, the up airs, things like that. Though against Lucina, you can't really do that as much. But like it's just your can's not doing very much for you, and you need to learn how to work it more. Go back and watch my trick shot guide to learn how to do more things with it. Please watch my edge guarding guide, because like your ledge guards were terribly lacking. Like they didn't make a lot of sense. You threw out smash attacks already after they got up, and they were nowhere near you at all. So you got to think about like how you're positioning that. You got to do the Marth Slayer, very easy ledge guard to learn, and just, yeah, like you need to work on your fundamentals, and you just need to work on your overall cannon set play, because like it's severely lacking in a lot of knowledge. Like you kind of learn how to do one thing with them, and you learn how to do nothing else. So that's what you need to focus on: fundamentals and just learning duck hunt more in general. Because like Lucina's a fundamental character, and like it's like if you know how to fight Lucina, you can adapt that to basically fighting any sword character in general, and even like fundamental characters. So definitely, if this is somebody that you have a good connection with and you're able to play them often, do it. Try to learn and grow from them, but you need to learn Duck Hunt's tools significantly better than what you have displayed there. So remember, can guide and ledge trapping guide are the two go-to ones that I would say right now. Those are the two that you need to, and recovery guide too. Those three. Okay.